Hey people, Injured here, 2v2, Ancestors Rest blue team, bunch of Eldar. First up, DarkHero is a Farseer, support hero that fights in melee combat, some powerful buffs and control abilities alongside shreeH, also known as Shroom, with a Warlock, a melee spellcaster that can leap into combat, some powerful disruption and support. We have the same Han elite scheme. Red team, RedRe Venge is a Ravener Alpha, a tunneling hero with great mobility, powerful offense, and a bit of support. Begins with a ranged weapon but can get specialized melee gear. And rounding off the team's ben1993 with another Farseer, some odd way it seems. Alrighty then, another game from the 2v2 tournament. Not sure what part of the tournament. I think it was another semi-final game actually. I could be wrong again. Got some Eldar on Eldar action immediately. Warlock jumping in. Farseer and the guide on those guys really tore up those DarkHero Vengers. Got some more DarkHero Vengers coming out. The Banshees now chasing that Farseer. And as always, they're a big threat to a low-level hero. Especially if it's not a really good brawler hero. And the Farseer is not a great brawler. At least not in tier 1. Can certainly mix it up in there with the gravity blade and stuff in tier 2. Double Banshees for DarkHero. Maybe we'll see Spirit Stones to support them. But that's interesting. Double Termagants for RedRe Venge. We're not seeing a massive Hormagaunts then. The Termagants can be used to cripple the Banshees, but with the Farseer and double Banshees running at you, you're going to run out of cripples. Something's going to get in. Rangers now on the way for Ben. Early power harass from Ben also. Here comes that Warlock. Banshees alongside. Not going for the flank. You got to turn around and flank these ladies, I think. There we go. Banshees trying to get in as guide again. Look at the difference it makes when you slap guide on one of those DarkHero Vengers. Those Banshees got torn up in that one burst. But they stay in play. Didn't actually lose a model. And maybe the Farseer is going to fall here. Can they get in there for another attack? I don't think they can. She escapes. Meanwhile, DarkHero, double Banshees alongside, and we do see those Spirit Stones for the spiritual rights. Really powerful AoE heal. And they get on the power. Kind of tucked away this power. And these walls mean you can't shoot down onto them, I think. 497 to 477. Meanwhile, south, Banshees barely getting away. That was channeling runes, keeping them alive. Another powerful heal ability, but you need to stay still and channel it. Rangers might have set that up by disrupting the Banshees. Shuriken cannon now for shreeH. Double Termagants using their cripple, but the other one's off the field. And the Farseer gets in a well-timed special too. No other war gear for her yet. We only have an aspect of one of the Banshees. Aspect of fleetness here. These guys just got out of a tunnel. A Ravener Brood here for RedRe Venge. Start off with these range damage devourers, but they can get a specialized melee loadout. And red team take the mid. Ghost Helm in play from Ben. Did we see some more power harass? Maybe. This one is built up with 2. We have 3 over here. And here, none. Destructor was a good hit. Got those guys off the field. That could allow a push, although RedRe Venge is coming to support and reinforce. Looks like they're kind of alone here, shreeH right now. DarkHero kind of still regrouping a bit. Where are the Banshees? Both on their way towards the northern edge. And that's the Mind War doing its thing. But yeah, shreeH needs to be very careful here. Doesn't want to allow the Tyranids in behind. Has backed off enough to stop that. Oh, Immolator now. Was nerfed in 293. The damage over time from the range attack was toned down quite significantly. I think it went from 8 per second to 3. So more than a 50% loss in DPS just in a range attack. Which is fair enough. Just the damage over time of the range attack as well. The regular damage is still there. There's the War Shout. Ravener's now able to get some DPS in. The Hormagaunts could not get away though. Banshees did get torn up, but they did their job. They got in, took out a brood and got away. The Farseer is still here. Spirit Stones makes a massive difference, as you may expect, when everything's blobbed up like that. And the RedRe Venge's bash power. 485 to 472. Ravenous Alpha comes mid to try and grab it. I haven't seen a lot of action on the natural VPs. It can be tough to get to them if it's a competitive game. Shuriken Cannon gonna creep up. Cover the southern approach, which means a grenade. There it is, and another. Retreats out. Actually hit one of the Banshees though. These RedRe Vengers need to move. Not sure what they're waiting for. They don't have a grenade to throw or anything. There they go, they're out of there. They're out of there. VP's very even. There's Mind War again on those RedRe Vengers. They still got a grenade away, but didn't do a lot. Those guys just took out a tunnel. Get 15 red for a tunnel, which isn't bad. Tier 2 now for RedRe Venge. Drop those Hormagaunts, but everything else is alive, and they do have double toxin sacks. Gonna need to use them here. There it is. Crippling poison on those Banshees. And the Ravenous Alpha survives. Maybe his acid splatter would be useful here, you know. All these clumped up Banshees. I think it could be worth it. More Banshees where those guys came from, eh? Did the other cripple get used on the Farseer or something? They're backing off, so I assume so. Tier 2 for DarkHero. And, oh, the Warlock's fallen. Super speedy Farseer there. Getting in on the fully built up power. Not sure if shree's going to be able to defend that quickly enough. Oh, it's getting decapped. Meanwhile, in the north, Webway. That might have been enough of a clue for RedRe Venge to go and investigate. That was a nasty grenade. Holy crap. How much did that kill? Oh, and the Ravenous dropped, did they? Yeah, this is like... No, the Ravenous did not drop. It was Termagants that dropped in that grenade. Got confused by the rosters there for a second. More Ravenous dropped in. So yeah, that grenade must have killed like 12 Termagants, including one full squad, of course. 464 to 467 on the VPs. Got the power. Are you going to node it? They're not noding it. Don't want to spend that requisition to delay them. RedRe Venge's got the cap on the mid, but are smacked up on retreat. They'll be okay, or maybe not. Was another really good grenade. But those guys did escape. Tier 2 for Shroom, and now for Ben, the last player to go. Really good push there, though. Got a power cap. Decap the wreck point. Warlock is down. It was a really good push. Looks like RedRe Venge going to try and make their way. Nope, I thought they were going to also put some pressure on the power. They're going to stay mid and cap. Webway's still up here, you know. And that power got decapped as well. It was also a really good play, of course, by DarkHero. The two Farseers doing some good work so far. That was Mind War again. Using her abilities really well so far. The two Farseers. Level 3 for DarkHero, level 2, I think, for Ben. Yep. This could be a big fight here. Blue team kind of getting surrounded. They do have a Shuriken holding back the Tyranids, though. But that could mean a Burrow Strike comes in. Double Ravenous and now a Warrior Brood for RedRe Venge. There's the Channeling Runes briefly by the Warlock. They're getting on the power. Concerted effort to push against this power, but they need to defend against the Tyranids on the other side. Immolator goes down. Warrior Brood now getting pushed. They couldn't quite get the Barb Strangler to hit. Crippling Poison saved them, maybe, you know, from some model losses. Warrior Brood. Oh, they get back out of the Webway. And a Wraith Lord. Suddenly Wraith Lord for Ben. Also one on the way for shreeH. Cancels it. Goes for a Falcon. Got a bash here. One generator and the node. Didn't decap. But red team are pinned back, as you can see on the map. Blue team using their mobility a little bit better so far. Actually got the cap on that power. Raveners will try and retake it, I suppose. Any war gear for the Ravener Alpha has gone for the Synapse Aura for damage. Anything else we can see? Nothing new. This DarkHero's inside a webway or something. I can't select him. What did they get knocked over by? Oh, the kinetic pulse of the Rangers. Grenade is dodged. What's the answer to the Wraith Lord? Is it just... Oh, we do have a Bright Lance. Okay. Falcon can also chip in some damage. We'll allow this stuff to reinforce as well. So might be able to get away with sending the Banshees into melee. Do they even have the aspect of strength? Oh, they don't. So most likely we won't see them tussle with the Wraith Lord. Here comes some more Eldar. Aspect of strength Banshees going after the Wraith Lord now. Where is the Farseer though? Oh, she's over here. She's not supporting those ladies. They're doing a good job. Really good job. These guys with fleetness. Oh no, I think the Wraith Lord killed the Exarch who had the spear, you know. Yeah, she's being repurchased as you can see. Meanwhile, in the back, Eldar be dying. Those were shree's Banshees taken down by RedRe Venge. Can they get this Wraith Lord? Big Spirit Stones heal there. Look how effective that was. And now the Psychic Storm. From the Rune Armor, the Wraith Lord has got away for now. It's a really good assist actually from RedRe Venge with the Barb Strangler there. Banshees can still chase. Oh, that was a big chunk of damage. Wraith Lord turns to engage with the Shuriken. Autarch drop. A little bit late to really affect those guys. This is Ben's Autarch. Red team have the mid back. Can they get the Wraith Lord? They can get the Wraith Lord. A mistake to turn it back around there. The Falcon got it. We do have a Corrosive Devourer for the Ravener Alpha, so it does have the anti-vehicle option there. Are you getting a fusion gun or something? No, nothing yet for the Autarch. DarkHero with triple Banshees, by the way. Hell of a fun time so far. And no acid splatter from the Ravener Alpha. We're having a great time to try it out, I think. 323 to 439 on the VPs. DarkHero's Farseer is down. And they might not get revived from there, you know. You can't target downed here. Oh, they don't even have channeling runes equipped anymore. You can't, like, get heroes back up with it, can you? Warp throw now for shreeH. Looking a little bit depleted, though. Just the double dire Avengers and the Guardian weapon team. 304 to 439. Red team now trying to stabilize on the mid. The Tyranid army is looking quite dangerous, you know. Triple Raveners, all supported by the Synapse Aura. And getting a basic Synapse, of course, from the Warrior Brood. Where are they? There they are. And they're using the tunnels quite well. Can be hard to keep on top of all of them. Here's the triple Banshee force. Any of them leveled? Level 2, level 2, and level 1. Have 2 with aspect of fleetness and 1 with the aspect of strength. There's the remains of the Falcon. Can the blue team get back into the mid? What's going on north? Ravenous decapping, but there's still a webway here. Banshee's having to jump over stuff to get to them. Don't seem to be taking much damage, the Ravenous here. Now they do. That's a bit weird. Maybe it was because of Fleet was still active. Fleet lowers the damage you do. Ravenous here. Wow. No model loss, you know. Tyranids pushing up a little bit. But something has snuck onto the VP. Got the tunnel down too. Now taking huge amounts of damage. DarkHero was a little bit late to realise what was going on. But they got away. Where are the Banshees? On the natural VP. And some natural rec points here. And the natural power. Got the decap. Well done, DarkHero. Shroom goes tier 3. And maybe they can start to recover now. With fire prisms or something. kicking off in the mid, is it? Nope. Just Tyranids capping. Here comes the Farseer to have a word. She's got the Doombringer now. Loads of abilities for DarkHero to juggle. It's got Fleet, got Guide, got Spiritual Rights, got the Psychic Storm, and now has Doom. Are these guys going to retreat? There we go. Warp Throw, maybe into a grenade. Yep, grenade is misplaced though. And the Warlock did go down also. Here comes suddenly Banshees from DarkHero, using the infiltration of the webway to get in. Can they get a Synapse Bomb? Can they? Wow. Did not get a Warrior Brood model down there. Red team now starting to create some space in terms of VPs. RedRe Venge has actually been really strong alongside Ben. shreeH hasn't quite recovered from those losses in Tier 2. But Seer Council on the way now. DarkHero is keeping pressure up when they can, using the Banshees very well. Another Psychic Storm there. Autark comes flying in. Knocks her down. But again, she gets away. The Warlock still down? Yep. Got a range damage these Tyranids can pour on now. And this is without range Synapse as well, and they've gone Tier 3. So it could be, soon, the March of the Carnifexes. Not that far off it. Can they get on this natural VP a little bit more? Maybe as Ben is pulled north, they could try and do something. They still have this power, you know. But red team have this one, and it's generated up and noded. They've decided that the south of the map is theirs now. Banshee's getting on the natural VP again. And that kind of thing can make a big difference come late game. Got a decap without a model loss, I think. Hold on, ladies. Grenade goes in. And they did not move, and they got hit by it. It's what happens. Here come the Seer Council. Jumping on everything. Look at this. It's like calling in a bunch of Jedis. There's the Tier 3 Lictor with his sparkly new portrait there. Has heavy melee damage, that guy. Pretty nuts. Also has free infiltration, does not drain energy as he sneaks around. Also pretty nuts. DarkHero Venge is going to decap. Oh, they red team even have this contested power completely genned up here. Massive power income. Look at that. Plus 85 per minute. There's Doom on the Lictor. Banshee trying to mop him up, but they're getting tossed around by a Fire Prism. That was a friendly Fire Prism knocking him over as well. From DarkHero. These guys are getting the cap on the mid while all this is going on. This Farseer is having such a big impact. Ben's is down where exactly? Just there. 168 to 436 on the VPs. 2-1 for blue. They're going to try and steal this. Looks like it. Maybe. I think they're going to try and steal it. What's this? Banshee's just harassing the north side again. And really good patrolling that. So this Lictor can do. Some flesh hooks perhaps. The Warlock is back to his feet. Has the Witchblade of Kurnus, Providence, and a Warp Throw. Another Fire Prism on the way this time for Ben. And we didn't see the Carnifex, I guess. We saw that Lictor instead. Surprising to see that. Lictor does have faster capping. And can do some nasty Lictor stuff. Can leap into combat. Flesh hook. Sneak. Hurt you a lot. What's he going to use his abilities for though? There's a flesh hook on the Farseer. And she's dead. Well done. Lictor does its job. 168 to 392 on the VPs. Red team needs to create a little bit more of an angle here, I think. They're kind of hitting them head on. A little bit more this way maybe to go in like this. Fire Prism barely survives for Ben. Does the Autarch have... Oh, did the Fire Prism go down? No, it's alive. I heard an explosion. No fusion gun for the Autarch either. Seer Council, I've done some work. Almost leveled up. Another Fire Prism now for DarkHero. Banshees finishing a cap and then taking shots. Are they going to wipe here? Not quite. Very, very close. If RedRe Venge had like kept moving along, anticipating the retreat, they might have been able to get a kill there with a couple more bursts. They started moving a little bit earlier. Blue team are holding the mid for now. Here comes the Tyranid stuff and the Carnifex into on the way. DarkHero has tons of resources. Must be waiting for an avatar. Burrow strike. D-cannon backs off to a safe-ish distance. Struggling to path around the Fire Prism, I think. But they deal with them. Here comes Ben's stuff now to have a little go. Autarch has her spear. Banshee's doing some really good work, but that's Seer Council and the Warlock there. They did some really good work. Wow. Singularity kills some stuff for sure. Losses on both sides, but shreeH got hit quite hard there. Or shreeH, or whatever. Oh, D-cannon took out the Fire Prism apparently, says Ben. Was it with this Singularity or just a regular shot? Because it does... I think it does plasma cannon damage, so it will take out a Fire Prism, the regular shot. I think it's plasma cannon damage. It'll hurt vehicles, that's for sure. 167 to 335 on the VPs. Fire Prism now on the way for shreeH. Avatar for DarkHero. Blue team grab the mid back. Oh, they got a decap at some point as well. Hard to keep track of these very quick Eldar movements across the map. What is this? Just some sneaky rangers being sneaky. Level 3 sneaky rangers. Carnifex is up. And we see the awesome Barbed Strangler for it. There it is. It's going to be really painful. Boom. Suppress the D-cannon. I don't know if that weapon even has cooldown though. The Farseer up to. Gonna die if she stands around there too long. What is this? Banshee's doing stuff. They're going for the VP again, I suppose. Is that time field? It is. Arm of the Assyrian. For the Farseer of Ben. Avatar is doing what now? I don't know what he's doing. I thought he'd go after the Carnifex and tie it up. Lictor and the Ravana Alpha together take down the Fire Prism. Ravana got in behind it for those corrosive shots. Tons of red for these players, you know. Could see some nukes there. In fact, there is one. He didn't really hit anything. RedRe Venge kept his cool and just burrowed away from it. That was not the greatest nuke. I think that was DarkHero. Lictor gets the decap, and now the cap. Pulled off it by the warp throat. Does he want to take on the Warlock 1v1? Nope, goes after the Fire Prism. Maybe? Yes, goes after the Fire Prism. Boom, 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 boom. Do some really good damage there. That was like 3 or 4 hits. Almost half the Fire Prism's health is gone. Jumps into rear armor. Goes after it again. Tries to, but then gets caught by a whole bunch of angry Banshees. Seer Council on retreat path as well. Can't quite get him down. He's done really well so far, Lictor. 1322 health at level 2. That's not bad. What is this? Trying to finish off the Carnifex, I think. But those Tyranid hive nodes will knock you down. Another Fire Prism for shreeH. Straight onto red team's natural again is the blue team. And now with this avatar, looking pretty strong. Stab. This guy passively buffs nearby allies. Has some powerful combat abilities. Armor of Assyrian and the Wailing Doom. Like that, for example. 167 to 271. Banshees fighting Banshees with an Autark in there. Oh, is it Banshees fighting Banshees? No, it's Banshees fighting RedRe Venges and an Autark. Couldn't quite get the decap. Has the Avatar overextended here? What did he even get slowed down by? Oh, it's probably the electroshock grubs. Massive brouhaha going on here. There's a warp throat. See, Council getting stuck in. The Witchblade of Kernus with the Ethereal Slash and an Eldritch. Not sure if it hit anything, but you see the Lictor in the background there going after that Fire Prism. Can it get it? Can the Fire Prism get a shot off instead? There we go. Fire Prism might have saved itself, but this one went down. Did it save itself? It did. That Fire Prism got away, you know. Lictor goes for decap instead. Double now for blue. What a fight. Hell of a fight. Ben had a bad time in that fight. Now only has Rangers and an Autark and a Fire Prism. Really badly damaged Fire Prism. So is this one though. Yet more Fire Prisms for the blue team. Red team are going to get their natural back. It's a really good push by blue. I mean, it cost them some stuff, but they got red team there hell away from the mid. Oh, briefly anyway. Lictor's got it now. What did the Farseer just do there? Oh, she was in the air from the Psychic Storm, I think. You going to cap the mid, buddy? Nope. What a difference the Lictor's made, you know. They were pushed all the way back. He still got onto the mid. Another Carnifex for RedRe Venge. Fire Prisms trying to do their thing. Well, they've taken a lot of damage in this game. Red team push up to support the mid now. We're going to see... Are these Banshees? No, we're going to see more hits on red team's natural, I think. Avatar's down to under half hit points. Falcon for DarkHero. I think they cancel their Fire Prism, got a Falcon instead. For some infield reinforcement. Could be a genius move. Where's the D-cannon? There it is. Setting up towards the south-ish. Uh-oh. Avatar might have overextended a bit. Banshee's trying to clean up a bit for it. They're going to take hits from the Barb Strangle though. Ouch. But they do get away, and the Avatar is very slowly walking away. There we go. Some Falcon support now for these infantry. Blue team got the VP back. There was no way Red was going to be able to hold it after the Lictor took it. Right in that moment anyway. Red team again stealing this power with an Autark. 138 to 201. It's been so close. That was the Armor of the Asuryan. Level 7. So then now they know the Armor of the Asuryan's time field is on cooldown. Maybe now's the time to push. Wow. Wow. Bioplasma got an amazing shot there. Almost one shot at the Falcon. Got a rear armor hit. There's Doom up on the Lictor, but it gets away. Hardened Carapace, Ravener Alpha getting some good disruption there. Red team go for the decap. See Council jumping in. Maybe the Warlock can fling them off the cap. An Eldritch. Warp throw into the Eldritch from shreeH. Nice idea. And I think it wiped some RedRe Venges. Shut down both of the Carnifex. Oh, one of the Carnifexes got shut down. 138 to 179. Falcon needs a bit more repairs over there. Barb Strangler is so painful. So very painful. Farseer level 7 Tyranids formation in the mid. Knocks over the Warlock, who has Providence active, so doesn't damage him. But it certainly stops him capping. Flesh Hook gets him. Might go down here if those Carnifexes force melee. Nope. Banshees came in. They might have saved him with that War Shout because the Lictor couldn't get to him there. 1-to-1 cap. Very, very close. Fierce fighting in the mid. Some really good play here. We got a level 2 Fire Prism, level 1 Fire Prism. What about you fellas? Level 1, level 1. Another one on the way. shreeH just lost something. Not sure what it was. Something just disappeared off their army, that's for sure. They're going to get their power back. Nope. See a council jumping in on the Autarch. They're one model short. Got more than enough to chop her up. Oh, Fire Prism gets got by the Avatar. Now goes in to tie up some Carnifex. Look at that Barb Strangler even doing work against the Fire Prism. That's what they're using the Avatar for, to screen for the mid. They just push it up, everything backs off a bit. As long as you don't overextend it, it creates space to get this cap here. Can the Tyranids focus down something? Like, say, the Farseer. She gets the cap. They might be able to get her still. Electroshock grubs onto the Fire Prism. The Farseer does go down. Fire Prism is so close to going down. There's a Wailing Doom and another Eldritch. How many have we seen? Most of them haven't hit super well, you know. Couldn't wipe the Warrior Brood. Almost level 4. Fire Prism goes down there. This one's still around though. shreeH down to just 2 units. But blue team's still in control of the mid, and he has a lot of resources as well. Next purchase could be vital, and it's a Fire Prism for shreeH. Uh-oh, Avatar might have been overextended. Definitely has. Down goes the Avatar. Eldritch misses. I assume that was from Ben, I think, trying to go for these two vehicles here. Fire Prism still goes down. Losses all over the place. This Falcon's way too far up, also goes down. Has that broken the blue team? Has that fight broken them? Don't have a huge amount of time to respond, and DarkHero has no requisition. RedRe Venge has tons of resources here. Might be waiting for a Swarm Lord. Or just get another Carnifex. There we go. So they did lose one of their Carnifexes in that push. But blue team lost so much. Level 3 Seer Council. What can they do? Level 6 Warlock. Well, they're stopping the cap. Oh, no, they're not. It's red. They got it. That big Tyranid blob cap got it. Blue team might be able to get it right back, you know. Oh, maybe not. There's 2 Fire Prisms overlooking it here. That's going to be rough. And there's a bunch of that too, set up by the time field. See, Council pushing the Carnifex all the way back here. They're not doing a lot of damage to it. 92 to 146 is a single cap for the red team. What was it that decapped the natural? It was these Rangers here that got it. See, Council getting messed up, and there's Mind War on them too. Gonna die. Think they're gonna die, and they do die. They stayed in way too long. Maybe that has broken the blue team. Surely. I mean, look at the armies now. I don't think they can recover. Sorry, see a Council up for DarkHero. And now one for shreeH. I think it's too little, too late. There's the double cap. Good job carrying my ass, says RedRe Venge. Yeah, that one push by the blue team was like a push too far. Flesh Hook on the Farseer. That tier 3 Lictor did awesomely well. Did he get level 4? Level 3. 15, 20 hit points. Awesome call there by RedRe Venge. Rangers for the win because they got the decap again. And they're grabbing it back over here. Tearing apart some Seer Council Elictor. There's a triple cap. And there's the game conceding at the end there, the blue team. Look at them Rangers. Got the triple at the end. Level 4. And they survived the whole game. Let's look at his heroes. Level 7 Farseer. With was switching back to the time field, it seems, the armor of the Assyrian. Level 6 Warlock with his full-on angry space elf build. Level 8 Ravener was solid throughout, and Ben with some awesome plays. I really like the double and then triple fast Banshees though for DarkHero. Just couldn't quite maintain that. Would have been so hard to do so, especially when Barb Stranglers start hitting the field and stuff from the Carnifexes. But it was an awesome one from the 2v2 tournament. Thank you for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.